know, you talk about orange and blue skies. You understand what I'm saying? I know you were doubting that you would go see what you saw from the New York Knicks, but I know you saw it because I was there watching it just like everybody else. It is a special edition of First Take in the House. My man Big Perk is on the screen looking like a damn politician, okay? And look who your brother rode in the house to bring to the house.
Yes, sir.
Native New Yorker himself.
What's going on, baby?
My man Cameron in the house, y'all. First time on First
Yes,
Take.
sir.
He says he's ready. You ready?
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you positive?
Absolutely.
Because you know Perk ain't gonna have no video on you, right? You know that, right?
Listen, Perk, my man, but I got some things to talk to both of y'all about. Yeah, I absolutely do.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe he has been on First Take before.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Let's do it.
These two teams so familiar with each other. Game one.
This half-court offense so efficient for the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson ends the first half with a bang. 27 points through two. New York continuing with the momentum.
It is a tough team to slow down right now.
It's all about the Knicks winning. That's all it's about.
The New York Knicks take a 1-0 lead.
Good morning, hello, and welcome to First Take, everyone. Cameron, thanks for being with us today.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello, making his First Take debut. Good morning, Stephen A. No blue or orange. We're going magenta, huh?
No. We're not going to get too excited after one game. I'm excited to have my man Cameron. Big Perk, let me tell you something right now, man. I promised this brother I was going to bring him on from last year. I'm about a damn year late. I'm about a damn year late to the party. But from the is what it is, Pac, I mean, this brother's doing some big things. You know, a New York native, you know, this is about orange and blue skies. At least it better be, damn it. He better not go against us. But I'm happy to have him on the show, Big Perk. I know he's your boy.
Yeah, Cam is my boy, and I'm going to say this. I mean, he did come, you know, he did come on here making a fashion statement today. I got to give him his props on his suit game today. I got to give you props on your suit game today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Damn, I thought you were talking about me. I thought you were talking about me.
Everyone is tired from the Met Gala last night. All right, let's get to the Knicks. Here we go, guys. The Knicks needed to take advantage of the extra rest, considering they were the only Eastern Conference team not to go 7 games. They did just that, absolutely destroying the 76ers by 39 points. It was never really close. New York had a 20-plus advantage at halftime, never looked back. Jalen Brunson had 35 points, 27 in the first half alone. Here was Brunson after the win.
Honestly, you got to take this game with a grain of salt and just kind of move forward. And I don't think we're going to see that team that we saw in Game 1 and Game 2. They're going to be ready to go.
Coming from the series we had and the physicality we displayed, I would like to think that maybe guys were tired, but yeah. It's not an excuse, so, on to Game 2, down 1-0, so focus on the next one.
They were tired, says Joel Embiid, but let's look at the Knicks. They have been on a historic run, becoming the first team in NBA history with 3 straight playoff wins by 25 or more points. They've also outscored their opponents by 119 points in their last 3 games. That's the largest points per game differential in a 3-game span in NBA playoff history, largest in any 3 games in Knicks history, especially. Most encouraging thing we saw last night in the win, what stood out to you, Stephen A., over the 76ers?
Well, I mean, what stood out to me was the blowout victory, the fact that the New York Knicks sent the message and the Philadelphia 76ers know that they're going to have to handle their business. I'm not getting caught up in what happened yesterday. I know it's just one game. It's a long series. I saw Joel Embiid average damn near 35 on one leg a couple of years ago. I know who Tyrese Maxey is. He'll never play this bad again. VJ Edgecombe and Paul George and those boys are threats. They can score. They were absolutely, positively exhausted. I'm not going to get caught up in one game. But the point is, when a team is tired, when they're ailing for whatever reason, you are supposed to put your foot on their neck and handle your business when you are a title contender. That is the message that the New York Knicks sent last night. I'm good with it. Go ahead, Ken.
Look, everything you just said is correct. I think that the Knicks bench is what look, everybody on the Knicks bench scored. You had 9 players on the Knicks bench scored. You got a great bench. Deuce McBride. Shamit is even good.
Clarkson,
former 6 man of the year. Mitchell. The Knicks look scary the last 2 games. And with all that being said, I still don't trust the Knicks.
What?
I don't trust the Knicks.
What do you mean you don't trust?
I'll deal with you in a minute. Let me talk to Big Perk. Big Perk, I've seen this movie before. I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe. Pause. We'll start there. I don't know if you're even old enough to understand some of the things I'm about to say. I don't know if you're familiar with Louis Orr. I don't even know if you're familiar with Bernard King. These are players that's supposed to do it for the Knicks. I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you know Charles Oakley and them guys, Anthony Mason, John Starks, Patrick Ewing. They was actually up 3-2, 1994 finals, where everybody in New York was celebrating. We're about to win the championship. Michael Jordan went to play baseball. Woo! No championship. If you're the $100 million man, Allen Houston was president at the time. No, it doesn't get done. Carmelo Anthony, no, he didn't have a lot of help. Doesn't get it done. Stephon Marbury, let's get a New York guard. No, doesn't get it done. Another New York guard, Mark Jackson, let's get it done. Rod Strickland, it doesn't work out. I'm not going for this. I understand it. Anthony Hardaway. Julius Randle, I'll talk to you in a minute. I got something to talk to you about in a minute. I got you. I got something to talk to you about. How about we get a Hall of Fame coach? His name is Pat Riley. Would it work out with Pat Riley? Nah. Matter of fact, let's get Phil Jackson. Let's get him to be the GM. You know, even though he's in Wyoming doing whatever he was doing in Wyoming, wasn't really there most of the time. Let's get him. It doesn't work out. I'm not falling for this. I'm not going for it. And then, you know what happens last year, Perk? Last year, the Knicks get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what they start doing? Naming streets after players. Carl Anthony Town Square, Jalen Brunson Avenue, Mitchell Robinson Bridge. What are we doing? It's the Eastern Conference Finals. It's the Perkins. No. When y'all got the Eastern Conference Finals, y'all started naming streets after people. I'll deal with you in a minute.
You've been dealing with me for the last 3 minutes.
I got something personal to say to you. I got to talk to Perk. I'm going to wrap it up real quick with this, Perk. Last thing I'll say is this. I'm not going for it. And you. What I got to say to you is this. It was just a week ago. You was ready to fire everybody, Mike Brown. You said you called out Worldwide West. I think you said you wanted everybody on the Knicks going. And then not just that, I'll leave this last before I get Big Perk. I remember about 2-3 years ago, you said you're not going to get emotionally involved anymore. You said you're not going to do it.
I lied.
No, you said your blood pressure wasn't going to go up.
Right.
You said you was not going to do this anymore. And I'm saving this for Dan Orlovsky and Swagoo. He said that the New York Knicks was a worse organization than the Dallas Cowboys on this show. I remember him saying that.
I did say that. They were at the time.
Yeah, well,
they were at the time. So it was before Leon Rose got there, though. That wasn't after.
Well, you said it.
I did.
They didn't win since then, Stephen A. You emotionally evolved again. You're back being emotionally involved when you said you wasn't.
I cannot believe I invited you on this show.
Yeah,
I can't believe I invited him on this show, Big Perk. He's betrayed New Yorkers already.
See, that's the thing.
In the first segment, the first day.
The whole thing is I haven't betrayed New Yorkers. Big Perk gave me a compliment in my suit. This is Yankee pinstripe blue. Champion of the century.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, look, now listen, Cam, I love the energy. I love the honesty because the Knicks fan base is a bit entitled and delusional. But I will say, if we're living in this moment, not just from last night, but what we witnessed over the last 4 games, I'm a believer that the Knicks are coming out of the Eastern Conference. I'm a believer. Not because of what they're doing offensively. It's because it's 4 straight games of holding a team under 100 points. We all know that defense wins championships. And what I've been seeing out of Carl Anthony Towns in particularly when it comes to him anchoring that defense and being emotionally involved, engaged, that has been the best sign to me. Now, let's go over to this series right here. The Philadelphia 76ers got a real problem. And that problem is big body Brunson. At some point, they have to stop the bleeding. What he's doing to them and has done to them over the past 2 seasons has been very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. He is comfortable with anything that has to do with Philadelphia. whether that's being in Philly in their arena and putting on the show, stopping to get Philly cheesesteaks, or giving their players that work. It has come to the point where he is so comfortable that he's walking into their crib, laying on their couch, rubbing his feet together, eating all their food, and just passing gas. That's how comfortable he is in their crib. Over the last 5 games, postseason games against Philadelphia, this man has dropped 30. Philly should do or what they're not doing, and I get it, it was just one game. Well, it's been a big sample size of Jalen Brunson cooking them. At some point, Tyrese Maxey, you're going to have to fight back. At some point,